Today I'm checking out this 12-piece flexible head ratcheting wrench set. So what does all that mean? So these are wrenches. These are metric, as small as 8mm all the way up to 19mm. And they have these flexible closed ends that are also ratcheting. So these are really good for getting into small spaces. If you have a ratchet and a socket and you just can't get it in there, the space is too small, then these ratcheting closed-in heads like this work really well, and especially when you have the ones like this that are flexible. So I was sent this at no cost, so I can do this review, but let's get this thing out of the packaging and show you basically how you can put this in your toolbox, because it even comes with this little holder. Looks like packaging that you would just throw away, but it's not. Once we open it up, this helps you organize your wrenches. So to open it up, I'm just going to use this flathead screwdriver, and you go in here and you can just pop this piece up here, and then each one of these little pieces here are pushed in. So you have these little like arrowhead prongs that go in here to hold that closed. And as you can see, this just is like on a hinge, right? So this, you can do this in a couple ways. So first, I'm going to take this off. And you can take it off without breaking it. You can put it back on if you want. But now you have this tool here that will just hold all of your wrenches nice and flat. You can even read them well. So this is nice even if you just want to put this in a drawer, or you could even hang this, to be honest with you, because there's these little tabs back here. You could put it on pegs, you could hang it on your wall, you know, because they'll hold straight up and down like this with no problem. So there's that. That's neat that it comes with that. And then again, you could just take even this off, this handle, if you don't want the handle. And as you can see, they just have these little tabs. So now this would take up the least amount of space there. You could put this in your drawer. Again, you could still hang this if you wanted. You could pull these out. They're in there a little snug to hold them nice and tight, but you could pull them out. When you're done using it, you just slide them back in. So these are your standard chrome type wrenches, but they also have this powder coat on them that has a nice finish. So even if they scratch, they should be rust resistant and, you know, last you for a really long time. And you can see, what I like about these too is you can really see 19mm. You know, there's no stress in it. It's on both ends. Very easy to find that. You got your standard open end here, and then you've got this really nice 180-degree flexible ratcheting end. So you normally would have just a regular closed end like this on a wrench. Now, not only do you have a closed end that can go at different angles, but it's also ratcheting. You would want to put it on, you flip it one way, you want to take it off, you flip it the other, and you got righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You can get it on. I'm going to take these outside and test these out into some small spaces and other miscellaneous things that I would normally do with wrenches like this. We're going to see how well they do. So today I need to pull this cover right here off of my excavator so I can get in here and fix this key switch. But I tried to get a ratchet and a socket. Strangely enough, I can't get a socket small enough to work with my ratchet to actually go down in here and get on the head of these bolts. So that's where these things are going to come in really useful. I come in here, I put it on the right side. This is a 10mm, so if I was wanting to tighten it, I'd put it this way, but I'm wanting to loosen it, so you just flip it over. And now I can still come in here and ratchet these things off without actually using a ratchet and a socket set. Now I can just come in here and untwist it the rest of the way. So now I need to do that on this bolt. So this side I would have been able to reach with a ratchet and a socket, but since I'm already using these same ratcheting wrenches, I mean, I'm just going to take them off with that. Now that I've got the ignition switch fixed, I can just go ahead and put these back on. And this makes it so easy. And they've got a really good grip, and they're really nice and strong. I mean, you can torque these down pretty good, but that's it. And like I said, I'd never be able to get my socket and ratchet in here, but I can easily get this ratcheting wrench in there with no problem. So yeah, overall, love this little set. I love the swivels they have here on these ratcheting ends. I love the ratchet parts themselves. I love the little rack that it comes with already, so the packaging doesn't have to be thrown away. It's actually useful. It's just a win-win for everyone, and I'll be using them. I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.